Reunions like this are about to become a lot more common when WA reopens to New South Wales and Victoria on December 8.
I'm so relieved we've gotten to this point. It's a credit to all Australians.
Travellers will still need to undergo health screening when they arrive and must take a COVID test if recommended. They'll also need to declare where they've been and if they've shown any symptoms in the past 14 days. But for the first time since the border closed in April, visitors from almost every state and territory won't need to self-isolate.
WA is safe and remains safe under this new border regime. And the AMA is very confident that the mechanisms are in place to keep us confident as long as we get hotel quarantine right.
The softened border was announced in anticipation of New South Wales reaching 28 days of no community cases this Friday, a benchmark Victoria has already met. Border controls could have eased on December 4, but the Premier wanted to be extra cautious.
This allows for people to adjust travel arrangements if necessary, airlines to put on additional flights, Perth Airport to prepare for the changes, and our police force and health staff the time needed to implement the changes.
People arriving from South Australia, though, will have to wait a little longer before they can move freely into WA. Travel restrictions for SA could be eased on December 11, pending a review. The border breakthrough means families, friends and loved ones separated for nearly 9 months will be reunited in time for Christmas. But travellers are being warned the hard border could go back up in a matter of hours.
If you want to go east, you're free to do so with the exception of South Australia. But if we have any outbreaks, if we have any problems, we won't hesitate to put in the hard border again.
In more good news ahead of Christmas, the 2 square metre rule is being removed for places of worship, now allowed to operate at 60% capacity. But other venues are still struggling with the social distancing measure.
Some businesses are being definitely held back. Some of our hospitality venues can't justifiably operate with the 1 in 2 square metre when it substantially limits their capacity and their ability to cater to customers.
Western Australia does remain susceptible to an outbreak, given nearly all physical distancing and gathering restrictions have been removed. It is in place to better protect the health of the community.
Emily Evans, Sky News, Perth.